aliens. Have you seen the National Geographic meme of the dude with the crazy hair and he's like,
aliens, I got you.
Oh, I'm chewing gum, I should spit that out. I'd like to think that I was put on this world to do is what I'd like to believe that every person is put on this world to do, and that's to like just be a good person, help the world. But I think in general, things that every person should strive to do is just have a good time with the life that you're given. Try new things, always find new experiences that add character to your life. I want to go skydiving. That'd be cool. I'd like to be exposed to more art. That's definitely a thing that I want to do with my life. Art is something that's necessary in every person's life to make it interesting and keep it interesting. I'd love to be able to view a lot of the great art pieces in the world as well as create some artistic things myself. Art is just a way to express yourself. So if you're able to express whatever emotion or situation or circumstance you're dealing with through a little red dot on a canvas, and if that speaks to you and if it speaks to other people, then that's art. I want to travel. One of the main reasons I want to travel is not only to be able to experience other cultures, but also bring other cultures into the light for other people. There's a lot of cultural things that so many people aren't aware of, and I think it would be really cool to be able to not only experience that culture and diversity for myself, but to bring it to a platform where other people can see it as well. I would love to be an architect. I want to be more of like an architectural designer, where like I can put my ideas and my flair into the world in some way or form, and I think that's what really made architecture appeal to me. Be able to apply some artistic aspects as well as present that culture from other people to people who have never experienced it before. Being able to be an architect, I'd be able to do something different every single day, and I can't imagine myself doing some like desk job where I just do calculations from 9 to 5 and that's my career. But I feel like with architecture I'd be able to find something new to design every day, find a new problem to solve every day, and never get bored. Architecture isn't necessarily just like the huge buildings and stuff like that. To me, it's a way of leaving your effect on the world while also creating spaces and structures that are efficient and functional and help make people's lives easier. For a long time I was afraid of disappointing others, but I think because now I'm in high school, I've experienced a few failures, I've experienced some successes as well. So at this point I've created standards for myself of what I want to achieve and what I expect to be able to achieve. So I think if those things don't come to pass, I'd be disappointed in myself, because whether it's because I didn't try hard enough or anything like that, if there was something that I knew I was capable of but still couldn't make it happen, I think that disappointment is something that a person carries for themselves, and if it's, as long as it's there, I think that's something that I'm afraid of. I don't want to disappoint myself. But the main thing is to be persistent and to be relentless and to always fight for what you want. Sometimes it's easy for me to get carried away and to do too much and say I can do too many things. And I wish that I was able to tell myself when I've reached my capacity and when it's time to stop going for quantity and start honing in on some more quality work, whether it's in school or really in anything. I think that my ability to say no needs to be improved on. matter what, there's going to be a little amount of stress. I think that stress is just a part of life that you have to get used to, and no matter what you do, whether it's career or school, there's always going to be a bit of stressfulness in whatever you're trying to achieve. But it's when that stress stops driving you to achieve more and to work harder, but rather the stress starts to make you break down almost to the point where even things that you are good at and things that you've excelled at for a long time start to become really difficult because you're stretched too thin. I think that's the point where you should try to take a step back and reevaluate. It's just important when those moments start to happen to look back, and what I always like to do is look back and see how far I've already come and to see how much I've already been able to, so many obstacles that I've already been able to pass, and those help give me strength to see that I'm still capable of doing more.